After gravel roads and dusty environments, we needed to clean and restock. So we spent a day at Vernal City, Utah, near Dinosaur National Monument. The Tiger got a well-needed cleaning, and we stopped at a laundromat to do some washing, and of course we did follow the posted signs. On the road again, this time towards Nevada. Through the Ashley National Forest in Utah, we received a warning from Smokey the Bear, and we were privileged to see a real live roundup in progress. The roads were mostly empty, except for the occasional windmill farm. On our way to Great Basin National Park, we just followed the road before us. Finally in Nevada and Great Basin National Park. We were already on a washboard gravel road and decided to take the closer of choices. We opted to stay at Great Cliffs Campground. Again, this would not be a stop for any vehicles with trailers. The actual road to the campground seemed like a 45-degree angle down. I'm sure it was not, but it was very steep. The campsite, however, was worth the trip. We were alone with a large site, and we were treated to a gaggle of wild turkeys that we were not quick enough to capture with our cameras. However, sunrise over the campsite was quite exquisite. One of our visitors was a deer, just wandering through camp. From the 13,063-foot summit of Wheeler Peak to the sage-covered foothills, Great Basin National Park is a place to sample the stunning diversity of the larger Great Basin region. Great Basin National Park covers over 77,100 acres. Great Basin National Park is also home to Lehman Caves, which were closed during our visit to the park. The region is called the Great Basin because the streams and rivers have no outlet to the sea. Instead, water collects in salt lakes, marshes, and mudflats, where it eventually evaporates. The highlight of any visit to Great Basin National Park is Wheeler Peak Scenic Drive. Wheeler Peak Scenic Drive is 12 miles of paved but steep and winding road. Wheeler Peak is the tallest mountain in the Snake Range and in White Pine County in Nevada. The summit elevation of 13,065 feet makes it the second highest peak in Nevada, just behind Boundary Peak. Named after George Wheeler, leader of the Wheeler Survey in the late 19th century. These are some views from the Wheeler Scenic Drive. Just as a note, it is not a scenic drive for the driver, as the narrow roads and U-turns demand eyes on the road, not the scenery. Another scenic stop on the drive is Mather Overlook, named after Stephen Ting Mather. In 1917, Mather was appointed to lead the National Park Service, a new agency created within the Department of Interior. He served until 1929. during which time Mather created a professional civil service organization, increased the number of parks and national monuments, and established systematic criteria for adding new properties to the federal system. If you visit national parks, you will find his name on several mountains, passes, points, and gorges. Making it to the top, there is a parking area and hiking trail. Then it was the descent. These are the warning signs before you enter Wheeler Scenic Drive. During our trip after the scenic drive, we came across a herd of deer doing what deer do, posing for photographs. As mentioned, the Lehman Caves Visitor Center was closed, and the Lehman campgrounds were full. The Lehman campgrounds are accessible on pavement and can accommodate trailers. Also in the park is a ranching exhibit, which saw no visitors except for the tiger. The outdoor pavilion had iron cutouts of Western themes and an overview of the ranch lands that greeted the early pioneers. Yes, that is an abandoned automobile out there in the ranchlands, and I could not find out why. What is a trip to a national park without visiting the Welcome Center and gift shop? At this time, there was no introductory film running. That concludes our trip to Great Basin National Park, and as always, thank you for watching.